Happy Monday. Have you ever wondered, why are we called the children of Israel, Yaakov, not Avraham, not Yitzchak? Welcome to Torah Today with me, with Chavi Rappaport. Hang in and wait. The Torah is so relevant today, just as it was yesterday at Sinai. Parshat Vayeitzei. All about the life of Yaakov in great detail. Avraham, the first to logically recognize God, Ha'ivri, on the other side of the world, the only one who practiced, who understood, who spread monotheism. Why not be called Bnei Avraham, the children of Avraham? Yitzchak, he was a pure, almost sacrificed, not even allowed to leave the holy land of Israel. Why not be called Bnei Yitzchak? What is it about Yaakov that we point to him and we say, this is who we are, Bnei Yisrael? And Yaakov acquired that name when he wrestled with the angel of Esav, and he was victorious. And that is our legacy. But why? Avraham, as great, as full of kindness as he was, maybe he was, can we say overflow? And he just put it all on anyone and everyone, regardless if that person was a recipient, was able to receive what it was that he was trying to teach. Maybe it's like a brilliant teacher who is trying to relay a concept, but it's way beyond the scope of her students, but does not take the time for it to integrate, to put it on their level. And so it's sort of hovering around in the air, but doesn't penetrate. That was Avraham. His lessons, as beautiful as they were, didn't last. When he left, his teachings left his people. And Yitzchak, well, Yitzchak was the other extreme. Discipline, measured. I will teach you, influence you, just as much as you can take, as much as you can understand. I will not overload you for sure, but even not take you to a next level to see that there's potential for so much more growth, but rather confine what I am passing on to you, just measure for measure. Is that enough? We all have infinite potential. And then comes Yaakov. And Yaakov, he's the only one that has 12 children, the 12 tribes, and every one of them is righteous. Avraham had Yishmael, wayward. Yitzchak had Esav, also a rebellious son. But Yaakov sounds like perfection. And why? Because he combined that kindness and that discipline and restriction, and he came up with a beautiful synchrony, tiferet, compassion. I will relate to you on your level. You are unique. You have your gifts, your challenges. I will understand that. But at the same time, I will invest and show you that you have and will be so much more. Yaakov was able to pick them up, even at the same time as he was infusing them with values and with Torah vision. And that's why Yaakov, he was able to combat, to live within a wicked environment, a deceptive environment of Lavan, who tried to trick him over and over, first with a wife, then in the business transactions. And Yaakov, he not only survived, he thrived. He was able to balance the two worlds, to infuse a holiness, a purpose, a higher why, and not be deterred, afraid, or in any way held back by anything that was thrown at him. And that's the name of the Parsha. And that's us. Vayeitzei, he went out. He went out into the world and everything that it stood for, all the challenges. It wasn't only about embracing God, which of course he did, but he found God in every single experience and spread it far and wide, but always taking into account the individual. What can he, what can she handle? Who is she? What is his unique mission? And that is so powerful for us as leaders, parents, teachers, CEOs. See each person, each individual for who they are today, and yet treat them as who they can become tomorrow. It's not only about the here and now. Let's spread our values, spread the Torah insights and values, and carry our students, our children, from who they are, honoring that, and bringing them up into their unique potential and gift. Vayeitzei, let's go out there. Have an incredible day.